I'm only including this clip to prove to my parents that I have been doing my laundry. Hello, losers. So I wanted to use this video to unpack some of my recent frustrations. I've been at school for less than a month, and I already feel burnt out. I originally thought this was because I went from one extreme to another. You know, from a very relaxed senior year that was half online to intense college courses that are in person. But I think that's only part of it. I'm pretty sure the reason I'm feeling overwhelmed is because I have put way too many things to do on my plate. I fear I may have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun, if you know what I mean. Let me take you through all of my weekly commitments so I can give you a better understanding of how swamped I am right now. So I have broken up my commitments into categories. First, we're going to start with schoolwork and classes. So this semester, I'm taking 3 academic classes and they each meet for an hour and 15 minutes twice a week. I'm also taking 3 dance courses and they also meet for an hour and 15 minutes twice a week. And then I also have to take 2 first semester required courses that meet for just 50 minutes once a week. And then along with all of those courses comes homework. And if you thought I wouldn't have to worry about homework in my dance classes, I would love to show you guys what I've had to write for improv. Okay, so that's the first category, school obligations. It's pretty self-explanatory. All the classes that I have to attend and all the homework that I have to do takes up a lot of my time. So now we're going on to school organizations, basically the clubs I'm involved in. So unlike my classes, it's not mandatory that I attend these club meetings, but since I've made a commitment to them, I view them as mandatory. So first I have the school dance company and we rehearse for an hour and 30 minutes twice a week. Next I have tap club and we rehearse for an hour twice a week. Then I have ballet club and I'm pretty sure we're going to be rehearsing for an hour twice a week as well. Then I'm part of the linguistics club. I'm a part of the vegan club, but let's be honest, the extent of that is just eating vegan food. And hopefully I shall hear back soon to see if I'm part of the zero plastic club. So already a lot of commitments that I have made. The good thing about these priorities is that they exist on my calendar, so I have the motivation to complete them. Where things get tricky is the personal list of obligations that I have to find time for in this crazy schedule. I just titled this self-improvement. These are things that I want to be doing on a weekly basis in my dorm. The first thing on this list is dance technique drills. I want to be practicing my point work at least once a week. This includes just strengthening on point, balancing on point, and then turning on point from 4th and 5th. Then I have jazz turn drills because we're not going to get a triple pirouette on our left if we're lazy. I think I can get away with doing that once a week. And then tap drills. This includes regular pullbacks, split pullbacks on both sides, single pullbacks on both sides, wings, and then grab offs. And I know I should be doing that twice a week, but honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna have the time for any of this. After dance technique drills, I have to make sure that I'm stretching. I think I can get away with doing this twice a week, but I know I have to be doing it 3 times a week. Okay, next is practicing my Chinese. I'm gonna tell you a story really quickly. So in order to take a foreign language at my university, you have to take a language placement test so you can be placed into the proper level for that foreign language. And you have to do this pretty close to the start of the semester that you are planning on taking that foreign language in. So I figured I probably want to take Chinese my first semester, I should take the placement test over the summer. So I take the placement test, everything goes fine, and I'm placed into intermediate Chinese 2. That's fine, I'm fine with that. I didn't want to be in advanced Chinese anyway. The problem is, intermediate Chinese 2 isn't available until the spring semester. So no worries, I'll wait until the spring, but I still want to be in some sort of Chinese course so I can make sure that I am prepared for the spring. So this semester, Intermediate Chinese 1 is offered, and I could take that course, except I am not allowed to because it is below my language placement, and if I take it, I will not get any language credit for it. How am I supposed to maintain my current Chinese level for the spring if I can't take any Chinese courses until the spring? My biggest fear is that spring semester is going to roll around, I'm going to take this language placement test again, this time for the spring, and they're going to say, whoops, we're sorry, you're now placed in Intermediate Chinese 1. But oops, we don't offer that this semester. You're going to have to wait until next fall. And so then I'm going to have to wait until next fall and I'm going to take the test and they're going to be like, oops, you're actually supposed to be in Beginner Chinese 2, but that's not offered until the spring. And I'm just going to keep going in this circle and I'm just going to keep regressing and regressing until I know nothing anymore. Do you understand why I'm stressed now? Bottom line, I can't be slacking. I'm gonna have to keep up my Chinese throughout the fall. Let's say we'll try to study twice a week. Okay, I think that sounds fair. And my last personal priority on this list is making videos. I've made a goal for myself to make a video once every 2 weeks. I don't know how well that's gonna work out. It might get really hard throughout the semester, but for now I'll just say I'll work on videos once a week. So this is kind of where I am losing it a bit. I have this long list of personal goals that I want to accomplish on top of all my classes, on top of all my homework, and on top of all the clubs I'm in, and I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I think my main issue with all these personal priorities is that I always try to do them all at once. I'll say, yeah, I need to work on point for 15 minutes, and then work on tap for 15 minutes, and after that I'll stretch for 10 minutes, and then I'll practice Chinese for 30 minutes, and then I'll work on a video. And even if I do have the time to complete all of those tasks in one day, it's still really mentally taxing trying to bounce between them all the time. So my goal with this is to hopefully designate specific days for specific tasks. Like for example, Wednesday could be my tap day, and if I find any free time on a Wednesday, I'll spend that time tapping. I'll be able to dedicate my mental energy to completing those tap drills, and I won't have to worry about this long list of other things that I have to complete. And I think it's important to myself to establish that I will only spend time completing these tasks on the specific days if I have free time. And if I don't, it's okay. So I'm now going to start allocating tasks to days. On Tuesday and Thursday, I have ballet, and I think it would make the most sense if I started practicing my point work right after class. On Monday and Thursday night, I have tap club, and I find that I am very good at stretching right after tap because boy, does tapping burn your muscles up real quick. So that will go there. On Wednesday afternoon, I have jazz class, so I feel like I could be doing my jazz turns right after class. And then Wednesday night, I have nothing, so I feel like I could tap then. What else is there? I feel like Monday afternoon and Sunday are good open times to practice Chinese. And then let's say Friday's the day I film videos. Okay, so I am actually pretty happy with this schedule. No, I am not here to give any sort of productivity advice. This method might fail after 1 week. I guess I'm just showing you guys how I'm currently trying to troubleshoot some of my time management problems. Also, if I tell my phone that I am trying to stick to a specific productivity schedule, I am more likely to follow it. I will let you know how things go with that. That's the video for today, just some classic college ranting. Thank you all for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you in 2 weeks. Goodbye, losers. They're not dry yet. I feel like I've been filming for hours.